Hey, smoke detector, what's up? It's the Culture Detective here investigating your favorite albums, and today I'm going to be doing an album review on the new Kenny Beats album, Louie. So yeah, the smoke detector has been ringing and chirping nonstop ever since 11 a.m. Or actually 12 at noon. Thankfully it stopped, so that's great. Because if it was still ringing, this video would be entirely ruined. But anyways, today I'm going to be reviewing the new Kenny Beats album, Louie. Kenny Beats is a hip hop producer. He has made beats for tons of talented and great and important artists, all the way from Denzel Curry to JPEG Mafia to Freddie Gibbs to Vince Staples, Rico Nasty, and also the British punk band Idols. And so, anyways, this is an instrumental album from Kenny Beats, an instrumental hip hop album, 33 minutes with 17 tracks. So, obviously, every single track is bite sized, not really that long or anything. And let's talk about what I like about this album first. The highlights. The track So They Say is one of my favorite tracks on the album. The drum beats are very tight. We get some cheeky, cutesy vocals in the back, and that is paired with some really cool, jazzy horns. Altogether, it comes together as a jazzy concoction of awesomeness, and it's just great. The track Still actually features JPEG Mafia. It doesn't actually feature JPEG Mafia, it's more like Kenny Beats and JPEG Mafia had recorded some stuff together, and Kenny Beats is using a bit of his vocals here and there, left and right, sort of sprinkling around, sort of like seasoning on top of some really interesting chipmunk blues and disjointed piano bits. That adds a lot of personality to the track. And immediately afterwards, the next track, Moir, is also a very interesting sounding track with some quirky woodwinds, with some icy drums. The whole track is very bubbly, cute, and strange. And then the album ending, Hot Hand, features great arrangement from Kenny Beats, so much so that I would almost consider this ending to be kind of cinematic, with Kenny Beats' playful use of acoustic sounds, the clacking beats, the layers of vocal samples, the way the track sort of builds up to a climax is just very interesting and intricate. And so that is as far as the highlight goes. However, in my opinion, I think the rest of the album is just okay and decent. I don't think any of the other tracks on this album wowed me or shocked me or anything. I think they're mostly decent hip hop beats with a bit of soul here, a bit of jazz there, and with mixed with some trap beats. Sometimes Kenny Beats would even put a boom bap beat on top. And overall, they are pretty well produced and they're kind of nice, but they're just okay. None of them really wow me or anything. So tracks like Family Tree features a bit of slow tie, which is nice, but I think instrumentally it's just okay. The track Get Around sound a little bit sloppy with the horns, and the jazzy mixing just doesn't come together all that well. And also, the album title Louie actually refers to Kenny Beats' dad, because his dad is diagnosed with cancer, unfortunately. And so we have tracks like Last Words and The Perch, where Kenny Beats basically channeled that sentimentality, which is quite nice, even though I wouldn't say instrumentally it wows me or anything. The track Drop 10 is also a really nice, multifaceted type track, but the intro to that track is basically Run the Jewels, Out of Sight, Out of Mind, featuring 2 Chainz, that came out a couple years ago. And another track that I think is pretty good is That Third Thing, which is a nice low-key hip-hop track. It sounds like something that No Name would probably rap on, but again, I don't think instrumentally it's that great or anything. I'd say that this album is decent, but that's pretty much it. Aside from the highlights, I wouldn't say it's that memorable or anything. But still, Kenny Beats, awesome guy, awesome producer, and I'm looking forward to whatever he's working on next with other rappers. I'm giving the new Kenny Beats album, Louie, a strong 6 out of 10. So, have you listened to the new Kenny Beats album? From 1 to 10, how much you rate it? Like, and subscribe if you want more. And thanks for watching.